G'day, Michael here. Further to my little jamming problem with this printhead, here's the unit pulled out of the machine. Now you've got the hot ends here. Well, these insulated blocks have actually got the elements in them. Where's my hand? Got the elements in them. Sorry about the shaking. And being sort of one integrated block in the back here, what it actually has is a metal block. Maybe I'll turn it from the side. There's a metal block. How well does that show up? Here where my thumb is. And then you've got the motor mounted onto that metal block, and the feeder mechanism is actually a plastic housing. But this piece here is a metal housing. I believe it's aluminium. But in any case, this part of the unit I think is not getting rid of enough heat once it gets going, because my print was actually quite good until I got a distance into the print, maybe a couple of hours. Just give me a second, I'll grab that piece. Okay, so you can see here that it got up to about there, which would have been about 2.5 hours. Then after that it started having trouble. So, actually there's a line. So it got to about there before it had trouble. Yeah, that's, what do you think? It was about 18 hours for the print. So that's probably, about the 2 hour mark. It would be where that starts to have troubles. So my guess is this part was steadily heating up over that sort of 2 hours. And also the motors themselves for the feeding produce a little bit of heat too. I think initially for the first couple of hours they help disperse heat because they have thermal mass to build up. But once they get to a certain point they're not getting rid of heat anymore. So what I've done is I've made this aluminium part here, which is designed to go in this location, which will be like a conductive piece, which I then, I'll just swap hands, trying not to shake it is difficult. In which case I'll be mounting this computer CPU fan. It's off an old Celeron, funny enough. So I'll turn that over. So how that would mount is this is the portion that sticks out beside the printhead. Now, weight is an issue, so everything I do to add weight is a nuisance. It reduces my top speed and my acceleration on corners, etc. So I've got to do my best to not have weight. So I might actually be cutting even a fair bit of this heat sink away. You can see something's already been machined off it because it wasn't necessary. What I need is, I'm estimating this will be enough interface area to transfer heat from there to this fan arrangement. I may also possibly use a slightly smaller CPU fan heatsink arrangement of maybe a 586 or a 486 fan. We'll see how we go. In any case, it's a matter of picking the fan. This one looks the most ideal for the moment, visually, and that's obviously the important part for conducting the heat out. I may also separate the motors from the feeder a little bit and put like maybe a piece of card or something, maybe a piece of melamine, actually a bit of laminate, just to provide a bit more insulation between this block and these motors. So if they're adding heat, I'm not having to try and cool them as well as getting rid of the heat from the back end of the hot end. Okay, so I think that's my plan anyway. Let's see how I go. Unfortunately, I'm heading off to Canberra tomorrow on seeing customers and on installation, so I won't be able to follow up on this for a few days. Let's see how it goes anyway. Well, that's it for me. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, ask a question, leave a comment. Bye for now.